Hey, just a quick thing on test cutting. This is a fairly sharp machete. Keep in mind that machetes are hacking weapons, not cutting, but it depends. This one is very thin and very sharp, so I mean, you can get some of that pull cut motion while you're cutting. There's always brush to clear here, so it's a good opportunity to practice cleanness of cut, form, blade awareness in terms of what you're hitting it with and how precisely, and accuracy. I mean, you can go down a stem or down a branch and try and pick little pieces out of it to improve that accuracy. So, I mean, it's a trial and error thing like everything. But I mean, we have so many people that are blade experts that don't ever cut things, and I mean, it's a very simple thing to rectify. I have a huge bag right behind you here with plastic jugs and drink containers and water bottles and things like that that can easily be filled with liquid and you can kill an afternoon with. It's not a hard thing to do. So I mean, with this test cutting, I just have a little bit of brush in the back. So I mean, you can just hack it off and worry about blade awareness and where you're cutting and how smooth your cuts are and your lines. Or you can go for accuracy and targeting and try and pick little spots out on that to improve overall performance. But it's something that is, you know, rarely addressed. So I mean, it's something that you can just play with. I mean, here we have a certain type of brush here, so it's hard to, you know, pick little spots when you're trying to hack the whole thing off. Something like this would be a little easier to do that with. But I mean, it depends on the brush and the type of flora and fauna that you're working with as well. Something like this, I'm just going to hack off generally because there's no point in doing it for accuracy based on the type of thing that it is. Although if you go on the other side here, there's a bit of a spine. Right? I don't know if that can be seen or not. Maybe. Right, so you can start taking off little pieces of it and make sure that you're clean of cut, right? I'll do it on the other one here, right? Right, once it starts getting higher up the branch, it starts getting harder to cut because there's a lot more brush here that you have to chop off first. But you get the idea, right? Right, so it can become quite finite, and however tight you want to make those cuts, the better your building skill. As you can see, the brush builds up fairly quickly. Right, and if you see little tiny pieces like that, you know that you're doing some fine cutting. And I just want to clear this, so I mean, it's basic. There's nothing special about this, but just a video on what you're doing and how and why, and gives you a little bit more feedback for other cutting weapons, right? And when you're cutting, make sure that you're going through your target, that you're not doing this surgical thing. I mean, what I'm doing is I'm aiming through it, so I know I'm going to. I cut with the anticipation I'm going to go through that target and something is going to chop off. That's important too, is intent. So, I mean, just so you can see here in the short video that we've done, you've cleared a whole bunch of stuff away here, and you can see that there was some finite cutting too with the short little areas that we continue to attack repeatedly and try and hit over and over again in the same rough spot. So just a little point on test cutting. Simple thing, nothing special about it, but you fine-tune technique.